In the name of Creator, my name is Gabriel Morton or Ali Reza Jafarpur, and this is very important scientific political international program. This program can change the map of the countries and can make peace between all of the hostile enemies in the world. First of all, I declare that UFO is something similar to a great ball, but we see as a plate, a dish. And why is so? Please say your comments or write your comments. Any scientists who have good answer for this question that I will explain in the upcoming days. But the precondition uh, to say everything and every details of UFO engineering will explain by me is international peace between all of the hostile enemies and come to brotherhood and sisterhood between all of the nations and all of the people. The caption of this program is the great nation of the United States of America. Please choose what you want. If you want to visit your grandchildren in the upcoming months or sooner or a little later, I will explain how that is possible for you to visit even 10 generations after you. Just depend on you and what will be done by great nation of the United States of America. Because we don't have time, I write it the total of my lecture and I start and finish as soon as possible to minimize consuming the time. This is YouTube program, and I present two great nations of the United States of America. I hope Americans moderate some wrong political approach by USA government. I am sure Americans will prevent more bloody wars because they are great nation. American will prevent more killings in the world, especially innocent people, innocent children, and innocent women. International collaboration is needed to make spacecrafts. These spacecrafts can travel faster than light. We know them as UFO. These UFO, these have passengers. The passengers are our grandchildren or our grandchildren of the grandchildren's or their children or between 1 to 1,000 generation after you. They will come to visit us very soon, and that is depend on me and dependent us, especially depend on the great nation of the United States of America. That is so much important. If we call them and if we call our grandchildren, they will come to visit us. If we don't afraid, they will come to respect us because we are their real ancestors. They want to respect us and they want to give us knowledge and technologies and more new sciences. So all of the scientific open questions will be solved so much quickly, and all of the disease will be cured, all of the aging problems will be solved, and you can regain and retain your younghood, your youth. All the illnesses will be healed. Only if I present this knowledge in the upcoming days for all of the nations and all of the countries. That depend on me and depend on you. Everybody who is listening to me, please take more cares, especially the noble politicians and more specifically the great nation of the United States of America, the most modern people in the world, the great nation of the United States. We need to make international peace as soon as possible and collect a lot of scientists, engineers from every country. All together, we can do this masterpiece of the engineering, technology, and science. Even from North Korea, we have to accept and invite all of the scientists or most of the greatest scientists. So all of the sanctions, all of the limitations against every country must be withdrawn, and we have to remove all of things that separate nations from each other. This is the real shape of the UFO, that is similar to a sphere, that is absolutely a real sphere. It is a sphere, but all of the reporters during the history, anybody who claim UFO, most of them said these are similar to the plate. They are similar. Those are similar to the disk. Why? In the next session, I will explain, and you can say your comments, and you can like and subscribe to have a live dialogue. This UFO is similar to the disk, while that is similar to the real shape is a sphere, something like a great ball, but look like a disk. I have to describe these scientific problems about UFO, about time dilemma, about quantum passengers, time travelers, and a lot of contradictions that you have as a thinkers, as a separate or isolate thinkers like me, or anybody who is interested about these subjects in the universities and colleges, especially physics, especially physicists. We can visit our next generations, and they will come to visit us during the upcoming months, upcoming weeks, upcoming years. Depend on us, especially depend on the decision by United States of America, its great nation, and its amazing politicians. Even I want to say that these time travelers visited us during the past 1,000 years. Even at the time of the Jesus, they came to help Jesus. And this is a religious subject, and I don't want to open in this session. People got fearful and they escaped each time that these time travelers want to come and visit their ancestors. Why? Because this is the nature of the human being, because people don't know about time travelers. They don't know that they are our relative, our children, our grandchildren, our next generations. So those people horrified, and everything that is strange for human being is at the first stage, at the first day, at the first time. Those strange things are horrifying for every one of us. Even for me, that was when that was for first time for me, that was so much horrifying. So we afraid from everything that we never had real experience about those, especially in the first time. Then second time, that will be okay, step by step. For the third time, that is tolerable, and next times will be common. Every strange new things. For example, fire for the first time for our ancestors was really horrifying. I will give this knowledge, this new science to all of the human beings and all of the societies for use in the positive ways to make friendship and peace between nations. And USA will have a great role in my decision because great role is belong to the great nation, to the great people of the United States of America. And I want to say why. For example, we have a lot of injustice in the world. We have to make justice, and justice is a preface for peace between nations and between countries. Justice has a lot of aspect, political aspect, economical aspect. America, as a leader for the world and as the advanced runner about science and technology, and advanced runner for everything that is new, has a great role because America must and that America need to voluntarily do something to about attract the confidence of the people. People must easily trust to United States of America, especially to their leaders and their politicians, especially noble politicians. And people of the United States of America must come to the field and come to make this confidence by pushing the government to do everything that is correct and everything that makes justice and peace in the world. Americans need to convince their politicians about ceasefire. Ceasefire must happen in every current wars, in every corner in our world, and prevent any new war. All the hostile enemies must to free all of the hostages. All of the prisoners by countries must come back to their homelands, to their families, and uh, and to their countries, to their nations. That is necessary for worldwide peace. And worldwide peace is a precondition for international teamwork. We need scientists, we need engineers, we need genius, we need all these stuff from every country. So America is necessarily must do everything that increase hostility in the world and prevent any old or new enmity to re-happen again and again. And as I said, great nation of the America, they can make greatness in the world, and this is the art of the American peoples and American colleges and universities, American students and American society must be activate soonly to prevent any bloody new wars. America is a great and best host for these new clubs of the scientists that will do every things that I say. These new things will make new spacecraft. This spacecraft can do time traveling. These time travelers can go to the past, so our grandchildren, even the next generation, next generations, next 10 generations after us, they will be able to come and visit us if in the upcoming days before my death I present my knowledge for these people. So please, American, take care and think about what I am talking to say. wish the best for you. God bless you all and have a nice time. Thank you, broadcasters.